Hello there. Welcome back to another live chat. This is Total OS Today, Total Technology for Beginners and Beyond. No specific topics for this evening. I was actually chilling out watching some TV and thought I would jump on. Turned out to be a pretty nice day today here in Ohio. Lots of rain this summer. Not fun at all. And I should have gone swimming earlier, but I did not, since the sun was out and warm. Anyway, it is 11 p.m. here, New York time, or Eastern time here in the United States. Yo, Osgray is in the house. What is going on, my friend? How are you? Got some music playing in the background. Don't know if you can hear it. It's from the YouTube audio library. And the artist is called Silent Partner. How's it sounding, Osgray? Quick sound check. Sounding okay? So no specific topics for this evening. Just Zibbity Boss. How are you, Z? Welcome to the live chat. Good evening, or good morning, wherever you're at. Well, we may have some people pop in from across the pond, as it were, from the States, somewhere in Europe or whatever. Loud and clear, thank you. Pretty good, excellent. Yes, I was just chilling, watching History Channel, and there's a show that's been on TV that I've been watching. Well, when did it come out? 7 years ago, I think. And first of all, let me go ahead and pop out the chat here. Do it this way like I usually do. Give me a moment. And we'll switch scenes here. 4 a.m. UK time. Well, in the UK, let's see. That sounds about right, actually. Yes, see? Of course, the UK stands for Ubuntu Kingdom, right? Right, Z? Of course it does. Okay, let's go ahead and switch scenes here. Give me a second. Alright. Okay, looking good so far. Yeah, so for tonight, no particular topics. Just thought I would jump on to say hello, see if anybody jumps on. Of course, you're here, and that's great. But I was watching... I'm watching History Channel, and for the last 7 years there's a show on that you may have heard of called Ancient Aliens, and I kind of got hooked on it. And this is yeah, the 7th year, and they produced so far about what, 10 shows for this year, this season, or whatever season it is. I'm watching a repeat of Ancient Aliens where they think, well, theory, hypothetical, that the dinosaurs were destroyed by ETs to make room for humans. You can take that with a grain of salt, as it were. That's one heck of a technology, to say the least. But it makes for some entertaining TV watching. Most of the stuff on TV is kind of boring. I don't know how much TVs you got, or how much TV you guys watch. But it's one of the few shows I watch. History Channel, I watch Ancient Aliens on History. I watch The Blacklist. Great show on NBC with James Spader. Your mic is delayed like you sound like Johnny Five from Short Circuit. It does, huh? It might be the music playing in the background. Let me go ahead and stop the music. Let me see if that's any better. Johnny Five, Short Circuit. Did I see for sure? I think I did. Was that about the robot? I can't remember. Anyway, what was I going to say? Yes, so I don't watch that much TV. Usually with I watch Blacklist, History Channel, Odds and Ends. I was watching something on National Geographic. about Italy, which was interesting, about the Allies in World War II, and that's it. I think most people, or a lot of people, probably don't watch a lot of normal, regular programming. They're either on demand or on Roku or YouTube, watching this, like I watch some other YouTube channels here and there. So it makes me wonder what the future of TV is. Besides Ancient Aliens, of course. But yeah, it's I don't watch as much as I used to. I don't think I watch any comedies. I used to watch 2.5 Men, but that show is done. I think once, what's his name left, Sheen left, that the show's never been the same. I started watching Burn Notice for 7 seasons. Then I picked up watching Blacklist after Burn Notice was canceled. And that is my extent of TV stuff. In the fall, sometimes I'll watch some football. Yeah. Z, you do not watch TV. It's boring. Most of it is, yes. Where do you think Linux will be in the next few years? Osprey, I can tell you that Linux in general, and welcome Escaleto, how are you? I can tell you that Linux is here to stay. Linux is everywhere, Osprey, but yet nowhere. Meaning that people don't know it's everywhere. It's on your smartphone, it's on your tablets, in your cars, GPS, the list goes on, but it just never caught on with the desktop. And because it's not on the desktop, it's really nowhere yet everywhere, if that makes any sense. If you're asking Oscar where it is, where we will be on the desktop, pretty much where it is now. There's just until a major company produces a mass market Linux desktop, and I don't mean Chromebooks, although Chromebooks are certainly Linux. Company like Google has the resources to make a Linux desktop, but they've chosen not to. I'm sure there's a reason for it. So Linux in general, Oscar, in the next few years will be fine. Just on the desktop, it's really not for the masses. It's just not made that way for whatever reason. It's made for tinkerers, for dual booters, for geeks, for curiosity seekers, for people watching the Total OS Today channel and say, "Oh, Linux, that looks fun. Let me try that." But yeah, Oscar, that's what I think. Escalator, you got rid of the Dish Network. May I ask why? Oh, you're doing the Sling TV trial. How is that working out? Yeah, all soaps and reality TV is not, it's not for me. I think life in general is one big soap opera. And sometimes it gets very, very real, Z. So yeah, I think those shows have their places, but for me, it's History Channel, National Geographic, some sports, and the occasional, whatever special event or show there might be. But tonight, this is Ancient Aliens. I guess they're showing Ancient Aliens back to back, repeats in the new one, and that's fine. It's something different, something to think about. You've noticed on TV and games that there's a trend where things don't get finished. Well, if you're talking TV, there's certainly cliffhangers, Oscar. I was watching Blacklist for this. In fact, I was binge watching. I missed the last 4 or 5 episodes. So I caught up with the Blacklist. And of course, there's always cliffhangers to make you come back. I guess that's sometimes happening in games, certainly with the game Halo. They usually end with some kind of a, open-ended game. What's going to happen in the next version of Halo? But I think that's just good marketing, and I don't have a problem with that. Fat Elvis is in the house. I'm all shook up. Boom, boom, boom. Do I follow any series? Yes, Fat Elvis. The Blacklist. I follow. Let's go ahead and do this. Let's search the Blacklist real quick, since we're talking TV stuff. Derpington, hello. Here, Derp, tonight just Just shooting the breeze, random topics, whatever's on your mind. We were talking about watching TV and how people's entertainment habits have changed. The percentage of people watching TV versus, streaming, such as the Roku, stuff like that. Hulu, right here on YouTube, doing this. It's certainly changed. We were talking about Blacklist, and one of the better shows on TV, in my opinion, very well written, starring James Spader. Let's see here. The Blacklist action series spin-off lands on TVNZ Duke. The Blacklist Season 5 is getting rid of one character. Oh, interesting. I did watch this season's finale. Don't want to give it away, but I was surprised. Yeah, they got rid of a major character. I won't give it away if you're interested, but it was a surprise, so that's what keeps me hooked. Let's see. As the Blacklist prepares for Season 5 return, the series has dropped a character with potential from the cast list, and big changes may be in store. And Enrique Murciano, who joined late in Season 4 as Agent Gale, he's not coming back. I didn't really feel too much from him, to be quite honest. But yeah, today I watched the season finale of a character that I think should have stayed on. That character was fascinating. Yeah, so I'm running two mics or something. It sounds like I'm running two mics. That's interesting. Let me do this. I had audio capture coming on from the desktop audio. Then maybe that was it. Sorry about that. See if that's any better. Colin Brash, how are you? What's up? Anyway, let me know if that sounds better. But yeah, I like the Blacklist. So this is what, Season 4 or something like that? Season 5 starting? Sounds better. Okay, sorry about that. I was playing some music in the background. And I need to get that straightened out the next time in the settings. Anyway, let's see here. Robotic voice, laughing out loud. La la la. La la. What's up, Colin? Oh no, Johnny 5 is dead. Okay. Yeah, the mic is up as high as it'll go. Anyway. Let's see here. So, Ancient Aliens, see what we got here. Just shooting the breeze tonight, Colin. No special topics. Whatever's on your mind. We've been talking about TV viewing habits and what's going on. How people's habits, entertainment habits have changed. I watch very little TV. I watch The Blacklist. It's a great show. Ancient Aliens, which is on now. Some sports, some National Geographic, some on-demand stuff like on PBS and stuff like that. Anyway, let's see here. Ancient Aliens creator to lead soul empowerment. Whatever that means. Aliens were present at the crucifixion of Jesus. Really? And here's the proof. No, I think I will not. Rose is in the house. Hello, Rose. How are you? Yeah, we're just talking about TV viewing habits and what people watch. People don't watch as much TV. I watch specific programs like The Blacklist and Ancient Aliens. TV's brainwash material. Yeah, Colin, it certainly seems that way, or just not really worth watching. You know, I have Comcast because I needed to do this, and I enjoy doing this. But, you know, this is where I get most of my information, entertainment. If I wasn't doing this, I could probably save myself about 40, 50 bucks a month, and that adds up. But I need it, so here I am. Anyway, let's see. Yeah, talking about Jesus and how they were alien back. Hey, I'm just reading this off the internet. You guys can take this with a grain of salt. Aliens and the crucifixion. I'm not going to go there. I do enjoy watching Ancient Aliens, at least some of the episodes. Some of the episodes are just not for me, but the episode last year about finding pyramids in Antarctica, that was bizarre, and they look like freaking pyramids in the I guess the South Pole. I did not know that. Rose says, been hearing about the W3C decision. Yeah, I don't know where that's going to lead to, Rose, in terms of net neutrality. That remains to be seen. But I don't know. We'll see how things are going. Brian Lunduk did a nice 2-hour live cast. I think 2 hours. And he really was worried. Yeah. So if you're interested in that, Rose, you may want to check his live stream, from a few days ago. But tonight, we're just talking what shows people watch. Haddock, what's up, man? Finally caught one of these late night streams. Welcome. Haddock, you're joining late. Tonight was just a free topic night. Any topic night, what is on your mind? I'm doing this because if it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't be here. It's that simple. But we were talking about how people's habits, viewing habits, have changed, transitioning from TV to, YouTube, Hulu, Roku, and stuff like that. Is Trump going to kill NPR? Fat Elvis, I believe he wants to. This is not a political channel, and I don't want to make it that, but this White House, this current administration is one big cartoon. It's not funny at all. It's embarrassing. And that's where we're at. But I believe he wants to cut funding for NPR. I think the first funding cuts should be from their salaries. Start with them first, and then see how they like it. It would appear that there's funding cuts for NPR, health insurance, and the list goes on and on. Of course, here in Ohio and other states, they are worried. If those cuts happen, the hospitals here, there'll be massive or a high amount of layoffs. And we don't need that. So, Anyway, this is not a political channel, so I don't want to go there, but that's my thoughts. Somebody asked about NPR. Fat Elvis did. It appears that may happen. So, we must revolt. Joey Buck from Ireland. The luck of the Irish. Luck of the Irish. Can't talk tonight. Hello, Joey. Is this the first live stream you've been on? If it is, thank you for stopping by, man. This is so cool. This is awesome. This is more fun than watching Ancient Aliens. Of course, how do you guys know that I'm not an alien? Ooh. Anyway, Joey, this is free topic night. We were talking about habits, viewer habits, entertainment habits, people transitioning from TV to other forms of entertainment, information, such as streaming services, Hulu, Roku, Stick, and YouTube. What we're doing now. So this is pretty cool. So one of my favorite shows is Ancient Aliens. This is the 7th year. It's a lot of freaking episodes. Some of them are okay. Some of them are really interesting. The episode last year on pyramids in the South Pole was pretty fascinating. Check it out. Check it out on YouTube or online. But I never thought there were pyramids. Of course, now the reasoning is, why would there be freaking pyramids in the South Pole? I don't know. Yes, Derp happens to be Irish. Welcome, Derp. Never been to Ireland. I've been to Italy. See what I'm saying? I guess most New Yorkers have been to Italy, right? Colin asks, trying to figure out exactly how this W3 affects us all. Colin, it is too early to tell. I don't know yet. It doesn't look good. This affects the so-called net neutrality, Colin. Brian Lunduke did a terrific 3-4 nights ago 2-hour episode, I think, on live stream on this. And I think he was able to get somebody who was connected with the W3C on his channel. Of course, Lunduke is probably Mr. Linux, or someone I would call Mr. Linux. It's really not me. Maybe I'm Mr. Dual Boot. But he's talked about it extensively, Colin. He may have, I'm sure he has something that you might like to hear. But for myself, it doesn't look good. I don't like it. But before I pass judgment, I'll wait and see what happens. Joey, first timer on the channel. Joey, thank you for stopping by. It is terrific to have you here. Wouldn't be here without you guys. If any of you guys would like to support the channel, I know there's somebody here who's a patron of mine on the Patreon page, and I think that person would like to remain anonymous. So unless that person wants me to say who supports the channel, I will not say it. But yeah, if you would like to support more live streams and help out the channel, just check out TOS Today on Patreon. Okay, so welcome, Joe. I think you will enjoy. Yes, I certainly hope so. Let's see. Internet is starting to be controlled by big business. That's why W3C caved in. Next will be net neutrality. Rose, the people... how can I put this? And since we're talking about, let's get away from ancient aliens. There's plenty of those in Washington. Ha ha. Yeah, Rose. So, internet being controlled by big business. Here's the deal: the power is in the masses. The power is in us. I love historically the story of Spartacus, the slave who almost took down an empire. He had the right idea, just not enough people. So the power is in us. We have the power to control things, Rose. It's not big business, but the masses have to unite. Let's say people are fed up in Washington with people losing health care, or Congress is stagnant. What if all the nurses went on strike in this country? All of them, every single nurse went on strike. You think Washington would get the message? What if all the doctors in one clip, all of them for one day, heck, for 1 hour, went on strike? No work, nothing, zip, to tell Washington, stop bleeping around, do your jobs because you work for us. Now, who would have control, Rose? Would it be big business or us? We would. We could cripple Washington if we wanted to. During the Vietnam War, I mean, I was just a baby, I was just a kid, but Washington got the message from the masses in protest that the war had to end. So the power is in us. We just have to be more educated, common sense, and tell ourselves this is not a, here we go back to politics again, this is not a Republican thing, this is not a Democratic thing, it is the human thing. And the human thing, the law of being human should be what is good for what is best for the common good. Anyway, Rose, that's my take on that. But yeah, W3C, what's going to happen is not good. Colin says you were watching Brian Lunduke, still a bit confused. He does throw out a lot of information. You may have to watch it twice, not to take anything away from him, Colin. But once again, if you're looking for my take, if you want the short of it, Brian doesn't like it. I don't like it. He thinks this is the beginning of the end of net neutrality. It's bad for us, and it certainly could be. But time will tell. I think the power still belongs to the people. The legendary show Rick and Morty. Joey, I don't watch Rick and Morty. And I have to be honest, what kind of show is that? I do not watch it. If never seen it, watch it on the streams, guaranteed enjoying it. Okay. Is that an Irish show? Laughs from beginning. Well, I love to laugh. Yeah. Absolutely. This is Sparta. I know, Derp. That's exactly. I was watching. What was it? 400. That's the sequel. 400. 300. Oh, I thought 400. Actually, the sequel should have been 301, huh? There was a sequel to 300. What was it called? I can't remember. But yes, I saw 300 based on the Spartans and, of course, the classic story of the 300 Spartans. Great show, and that's a great scene. This is Sparta. Maybe I should change that to do a little teaser for the channel. This is Toss. Okay, fine, it doesn't work. Mainstream media has not really mentioned W3C and a little bit on net neutrality. Yeah, it seems that way, Rose, but that may change. If you go here, I just did a quick search for W3C. W3C launches global crowd sale. W3C embraces DRM, puts itself on the wrong side of history. Yeah. That is certainly it. How do you turn off this new YouTube look? What happened, Z? I hope it's not something I did. Best comedy. Okay, if I remember, I will check it out. Rick and Morty. The Return of Lords of the Rings. The sequel was okay. Yeah, Mark, I did not see the sequel. And what was it called, by the way? Death of an Empire? I can't remember. 300 was awesome and action-packed. Yeah. Let us add one more to the fight. Why not? Rick and Morty is The Simpsons and Family Guy mixed with science and graphics similar to... Okay, all right, cool. Coming soon to a theater. 301. Yes, 301. There's always that one, guys. There's always that one in every single crowd that changes everything or spoils everything. Come to think of it, that could be a spoof of 300. Call it 301. No, wait. Call it 299. The spoof of Sparta. Yeah, 299. Sounds like something that you buy. How much you pay for it? It was $2.99. The controls have changed at the bottom. Oh, okay. So I haven't really paid attention. God, I've been doing this. I'm on this so much, but okay. All right, fair enough. I don't know. Can you go back to the old YouTube? Well, I don't want to mess up this stream. I'll just leave it the way it is. But let's see here. That was a slaughter this time. Yeah. Ask Sudo, he should know. Yeah, Zudu. let's combine ZBD and Sudo. It's the Zudu show. Sudo does 24-hour streams. Gino is in the house. Hi, Gino. How you doing? Mac or Windows? Gino, I would say, well, I think both is good. I don't have a Mac. Nothing against Mac. I've been so used to Windows for so long. I have noticed, Gino, that a lot of YouTubers, professional YouTubers, who do a lot more than me, such as, you know, more graphic stuff, they only use Mac. Period. One of my friends, singer-songwriter Stephanie Forian, has tried Windows, could not deal with it. Hers is more audio stuff, singing, software for microphones and stuff like that. And anyway, they use Mac. So for professional YouTubers, people who do a lot more than I do, they prefer Mac, and it's for a reason. I haven't bought a Mac yet. Yeah, Gino, that depends what you want to use it for. Video editing and things like that, Mac for daily. I mean, Gino, Windows can certainly do everything that Mac can. It just seems like, for whatever reason, the software is more maybe better in Mac, more accessible, easier to use, less issues. That's the impression that I get. I do video stuff both. This is Windows 10, but I do different versions of, of Linux too. This is just a standard version of Windows 10, the Home Edition. I guess it comes down to what you're comfortable with. How powerful is your PC? They're both good, but for multimedia, I'll give the edge to Mac. For gaming, Gino, you got to go with Windows, man. And of course, the Xbox, right? Of course. Anyway, that's my thoughts on that, Gino. So yeah, I mean, both is cool. I mean, I have an iPad. I use it occasionally. If I had a Mac, I would probably use it mainly for like editing, stuff like that. So, okay, Gino, you're doing great. Awesome. What's new? Mac is more of a prosumer type OS. Yeah, Haddock. That's certainly. I mean, they're the Mac Mini. And let me get out of this 3. This is depressing. This net neutrality thing. I guess we'll go to Mac. So tonight is just any topic night. Mac and cheese. That's not the kind of Mac I was looking for. But hey, doesn't that? Oh yes. Yes, this is a plug for Kraft. Oh man, that's funny. If it ain't broke, don't fix it, Fat Elvis. That's right. Rose, I still have Tergos in my virtual machine. I haven't played with it lately, Rose. I have not. But from what I tested, it's awesome. Osprey does music in Windows. Okay. Gino says, do you see yourself ever getting a Mac in the future, near far? Gino, it's certainly possible, yeah. I mean, why not? I just don't feel like I need it right now, Gino. But in the future, sure. Yay, mac and cheese. Hey, wait. Mac and cheese OS. Yummy. Yeah. Oh, my. Favorite OS, mac and cheese. Okay. Anyway, when I was searching for Mac, I love Kraft macaroni and cheese. It's awesome with some garlic powder, and some Parmesan cheese sprinkled on top, maybe some chopped up green onions, tossed in some tomatoes, chopped up little, tomatoes. Man, I'm making myself freaking hungry. Yeah, Derp. Mac Cheese OS. Mac and Cheese OS has now been trademarked by me and Derp. Of course, what would a Mac and Cheese OS look like? What applications would it have? Lots of food apps? Are there any food apps for Linux? I don't know. Anyway, Mac and Cheese was not what I was looking for. Wouldn't that be something? You could have a Mac computer, your Mac and cheese, a Big Mac. Am I missing any Macs? A Mac gun. Yeah, I know, Derp. This is getting cheesy. Sorry. Anyway, where were we? So, Gino, yeah, I might get something in the future. There's an Apple store in Pittsburgh, over by the mall there, Ross Park Mall. That's a nice looking store. I actually went to my first Apple store last year, Gino. It was kind of cool. It was packed. It was on a Sunday, and I never saw so many Apple watches in my life. Z says you're stuck with this crap. Uh-oh. Spin Viking. Hello, Spin. Welcome to tonight's stream. Let's see. You say I've watched a review of Zorin OS. Have you noticed it seems slow to take its updates? Oh, Spin. I haven't tested it fully. I tested it in a virtual machine, and it was fine. If you're having issues, maybe check the forum. I did not know about that, Spin. That's not good if the updates are slow. At the very least, security updates should be, those should be available 7 days a week, 24/7. But if they seem slow, then that can be a problem, Spin. Yeah. No, that is what it will look like. Cheesy. Got it, Derp. Okay. Also, mac and cheese, the first computer with a cheese block color theme. Oh, I love it. I love it. Yeah, Spin, hi. Welcome. I think this is the first time I've caught you on a live stream. I've been doing these at different times, trying to figure out which is best. Honestly, I don't know which is best, to be quite honest, because people live all over the world, obviously. 16 people on, which isn't bad since I had none scheduled. Let's see here. Update was okay for you, Mark? Okay. All right. Sundar Pichai. What is that, Fat Elvis? Sundar Pichai. Sounds like an ancient alien god from the Ancient Alien show. ZBD, Chrome, and Firefox are definitely not the same. Chrome is significantly faster than Firefox. More so in Linux. So if we're talking performance, Chrome is better. Yeah. Toss wants to confuse people. I try not to. Of course, somebody tuning in this live event late might be thinking, what the heck is going on? This is the technology channel. We're talking macaroni and cheese. This is free topics night. For someone joining late, that's exactly what I mean. We're talking about TV shows and what I watch and changing viewer habits from TV to streaming. I hope that does not confuse people. Spin Viking says, my last Ubuntu did that too, but it fixed itself. Very good. That's exactly what it is, Toss, an ancient alien. I assure you, I am not an ancient alien. Wouldn't that be cool, though, if aliens actually existed? Anyway, they are the same for these damn controls. I haven't paid attention there. Sorry for the confusion, fellas. I'm in Ireland. I'm in Ireland, not from Ireland. And actually, okay, you're from the old deserts of Arizona. Very good. You guys in Arizona have been having a nasty heat wave this year, haven't you? Yeah. So hot that planes couldn't land or take off because the air is being too thin or something, right? Firefox has caught up speed-wise since version 54. ZBD, if it has, I haven't noticed it that much, at least not in Linux Mint. It's still slower than Chrome, at least for me. Always visit Funware Store to pick up the latest and greatest Clemson football gear. Very good. Ben is in the house. What's up, Ben? You never watch TV anymore. Well, I watch very little, Ben. Yeah, tonight I'm actually watching Ancient Aliens. The new season is here since last month or whatever. It's a cool show, but I don't watch that much TV either. I think most people do watch streaming stuff, such as YouTube and what I do here, because it's just more entertaining, I think, for a lot of reasons. And it's interactive, which makes it more fun. So we've been talking about mac and cheese, Apple Mac computers you should buy and which to avoid. Now this should be interesting. Let's take a look here. Let's see here. Apple is still selling you computers with 2013 specs for 2017 price tags. Uh-oh. While these computers work fine, they have outdated specs that don't warrant their high price tags. You should steer your wallets well clear. If I buy a Mac computer, my friend Gino was asking me, I'll probably buy a refurbished one because they still come with the warranty, so why not? I've listed the Apple computers you shouldn't touch with a 10-foot pole. Ooh. Some of these computers are part of Apple's recent back-to-school promotion where you can get a free pair of $300 Beats. Oh? Yet even with the free pair of headphones, some computers are not worth your money. Whoa. Really? And in reader mode, we can't see it. Ugh. Let's take a look real quick here. Come on, get out of reader mode. Is it going to work? Maybe not. There we go. Okay. Let's reload this. Yeah, the Mac Minis, they start about $500, I think. So these computers are not worth your money. The MacBook Air, for $1,000, the MacBook Air display is old and dreary. Okay. What you should buy instead of MacBook Air. Overall, you're much better off spending extra on the base model of the MacBook Pro. Okay. Hello, guys. The Mac Mini. Fat Elvis, you miss Stephanie. You miss Forian. Yeah, she's with her family in the Boston area. Fat Elvis. Yeah, so she sent me a message a couple weeks ago. She's on vacation with family. And stuff like that. So I kind of miss her too. I enjoy doing the news and nonsense and listening to her new songs. And hey, go to her YouTube channel and send her a message. Tell that you miss her too. I'm sure she will appreciate it. Happy birthday, Ben. Okay. 26. Awesome. You're just a little baby, a puppy, Ben, aren't you? Anyway, yes, we all miss Stephanie Forian, so send her hello. Send her a hello on her channel or something. And hope she's doing well. Okay, so getting back to Mac, the Mac Mini costs $500 and $1,000, depending on the specs, and it was last refreshed in 2014. Ooh. All Mac Minis run on Intel's 4th generation processors. For example, let's take the base one with the 4th generation Core i5, 4 gig of RAM. That's one of the downfalls of these. 4 gigs of RAM is a bit, I guess if you're not doing YouTube, that should be fine. Compare it to the 500 Dell Inspiron. The Dell has a faster 7th generation Core i5 processor, 8 gigs of the latest and faster DDR4 RAM. Huh. Judging by this, the $500 Mac Mini is a terrible deal. As it says here, the Dell 7th generation i5, 8 gigs of the latest and faster DDR4, and 1 terabyte of storage. It seems like a Mac Mini is worth more like $300. Yeah, I would consider a refurbished Mac for $300 or less. But if I was going to buy one to do YouTube videos, I don't think the Mac Mini is going to cut it. Anyway, how's the signal here? Looking good? Okay. What you should buy instead of the Mac Mini. If you really want a desktop computer that stays on a desk, go for the iMac. If you want a desktop computer that stays on a desk, I'm sorry, I prefer to put my desktop computers on top of my rain gutter. What the heck? I guess you could put a desktop computer on the floor. MacBook Pro. Okay, so the iMac apparently is the better deal. Alternatively, you could stray away from the Apple ecosystem and go for a cheaper Windows. Well, there you go. On the question of Mac versus PC, perhaps Windows. In the long run, Windows PCs are the better deal. The Mac Mini would have more sales if Apple didn't nerf it by removing all methods of upgrade. Yeah, I would have to agree. Somewhat decent notebook for $400. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, if you could upgrade these things, it wouldn't be too bad. Brian Lunduk bought a $1,600 system i5. That's a lot of money, man. I don't know. I don't know. If you get a Mac, you'll have to accessorize it with an iPhone. I will not, Fat Elvis. If I get a Mac, nothing against iPhones, but I will not. I will stick to Android. Let's see. Apple's Pro computers are designed with professional video and photo editors in mind. Yep. Still, professionals should take note that the current Mac Pro is an old computer. Ooh, from refreshed in 2013. With a 2017 price tag. Capitalism at its finest. Apple's Mac Pro computers are simply not worth it for professional customers. Once again, what about refurbs? What should you buy instead of the Mac Pro? Let's find out. If you're looking to stay in the Apple ecosystem, you'll do well to get the new iMac Pro coming out in December. Okay. Anyway, there you have it. Mac versus Windows. Let's check out refurbished Apple. Let's see what they have. Speaking of Macs. Okay, so what did I say I would pay for a Mac Mini? $300 might be a good deal. $419. Nah, I don't think so. Nah, that's still too high. Yeah, especially for the slow on 1.4 gigahertz. That is slow. Refurbished 13 3-inch MacBook Air for $809. i5. Refurbished Mac Mini 2.8 gigahertz. 8 gigs of RAM for $849. I don't know, maybe. Refurbished iMac. Quad core with i5, 8 gigs of memory, 1 terabyte hard drive, $979, maybe? I don't know. I'm so used to buying Windows computers and then upgrading the RAM and stuff like that, so refurbished Mac Mini i7, almost $1,200. That seems high. Yeah, that seems high. I would definitely just buy an HP or a Dell or something. I can get an i7 easily for $500. You know, Windows machine. It's just a matter of getting used to the software or using specific software for rendering. But at this point, should not be a problem, really. But yeah, there are a bunch. Well, there's a whole bunch of refurbished machines here. At least they have dates. You can't see this, but at least they have dates here at the second line. Originally released. That helps. Colin, you have to go. No problem. Thank you for stopping by. Yeah, Big Daddy Linux is on. I may end this soon and say hi to him. Check out Big Daddy Linux also. But yeah, plenty of refurbished computers. Up to $6,000. Whoa. 12 core. I don't know. Anyway, enough of that. Let's do a quick search for i7 computers. Desktops, just to get an idea. If I was going to buy another PC, I would probably want an i7 for rendering. I don't know. Let's try Dell, since we mentioned Dell. As far as desktops goes, I love Lenovo's. I've had very good luck with them. So there's a plug for Lenovo because I have one as a backup. Well, this is an i5, not an i7. 12 gig of memory, 1 terabyte. I guess it's not bad still. But you're definitely going to get a better deal with Windows PCs if you can live with, I guess, with the inferior multimedia software, if it is inferior. You bought a used Mac Pro late 2013. You don't regret it. Okay, cool. $1,000. Wow. Yeah, they seem to hold up, Ben. They hold their value. I think one of the issues is if you upgrade to the new iOS, the hardware may not be able to handle it. I think that's what Stephanie Forian was saying, that if you upgrade if you upgrade the software and you can't upgrade the computer, then you have a mismatch where it's not that much of an issue with Windows PCs. At least that is my understanding, Ben, so I don't know. Yeah. ThinkCenter, manufactured in '07, still runs. I'm telling you, man. Look, those Lenovo's, they are the Apple of Windows, if that makes any sense. They're just solid. ThinkPads, they're awesome. Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah, I have a 6-year-old backup desktop, Ben, a Lenovo with just 4 gigs, and it's a little slow, but it runs fine. But if I'm going to buy my next PC, probably an i7 just to speed things up. And I'll probably look for a refurb on Amazon. I'm going to run to my garage or my fridge and grab a quick drink. My mouth's a little dry. I should have had it ready. But I'll be right back. Don't go away, okay? Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. Anybody here drink Shasta Cola. Okay, 6 years old computer, yeah, running in macOS and macOS, Tergos Linux with GNOME 3, and it runs fantastic. Very good, Ben. Also through $80 AMD Radeon, and it sort of helps. Okay. Hang on one second. I actually have a Panasonic little floor fan, just to help cool me down a little bit. I wonder if Panasonic still makes fans. This one's like 30 years old. It still rocks. You should get a sponsorship toss for Lenovo. Rose, I've reached out to a few companies, not too many, and I don't get a reply. What I've noticed with YouTube, Rose, if you have the magic number seems to be 100,000 subscribers. When you reach 100,000 subscribers, YouTube sends you a plaque or some gold medallion, Olympic thing, thing of a thing. Once you hit that, then a channel gets noticed. I think it's easier to get sponsorships. But 100,000 subs seems to be the magic number, Rose. Now, this channel doesn't have it. I have lots of followers. This is lots of fun. I get lots of compliments, millions of views. But unless you hit 100,000 subs, Rose, that sponsorship deal doesn't seem to work. And that's part of the problem where the channel has been losing money over the last couple years. So, if you can, please do support the channel on Patreon or PayPal or Amazon links, because sponsorship deal for me is probably going to be something in the far future, Rose, at least from what I understand. But I have no problem plugging products that I use. Gateway, Lenovo desktops, ThinkPads, Logitech, Buick cars. Anyway, Rose, thanks for asking. Let's see here. My dad is the GM of IBM, so he gets employee discounts on pre-owned computers. Ben, I might be asking your dad for a favor for pre-owned IBM computers. Let me know if you could hook me up. Yeah, but it has to be an i7, or else maybe I can deal with an i5, but an i7 would be awesome. 6 gigs of RAM should be plenty for me. Anyway, let's see here. Dell GeForce. This one's 1,000, but yeah, you should be able to find refurbished i7 computers for about $500, 6 gigs or 8 gigs of RAM. Should be enough to do YouTube stuff. Quad core. I think I like that Antergosa was installed my NVIDIA drive. Yeah, I've in the past, it seems like I've had better luck with NVIDIA cards versus AMD, Ben. So, yeah. You'll talk to him? Okay, thanks, man. Don't think IBM makes computers for home users anymore. I don't know, to be quite honest. Maybe not, but whoever makes Lenovo, I think that's a spin-off from IBM. That would be fine with me. Like I said, mine is 6 years old, a dual core, 4 gigs of RAM, super reliable. And in some ways, that one runs smoother than my quad-core Gateway. Yeah. Now, for gaming, it's better to go with this, but yeah. Yes, Rose, Lenovo was part of IBM and then sold off. That sounds about right. It was sold off to China. Yeah, that does sound about right. Yes, Lenovo is a Chinese multinational technology company. Yeah. IBM. I don't know when they spun off. Let me see if Wikipedia has anything. Oh, the computer originated in 1911. That's interesting. You'll ask if there's any i7 Lenovo. Okay, Ben. Yeah, just out of curiosity. Thanks, man. Let's see here. When did IBM spin off? Just out of curiosity. I don't know. When was it? About 7 years ago? IBM spun off? I don't remember. Well, regardless, maybe the IBMs were more reliable. Maybe. But the Lenovo's built in Chow Mai or wherever they are. I mean, mine's fine. I have no problem with it. I think I bought it. I did buy it new. But yeah, it's been reliable. Even the old ThinkPads, they're perfectly fine. I still got one running from 2004 with less than a gig of RAM in it. I mean, it's all beat up now. It stays in my garage just to stream music and stuff like that. So yeah. In 2012, IBM's brand valued at $75 billion, ranked as the #2 best brand worldwide. Oh, okay. Okay. Cool. Yes, IBM was nicknamed Big Blue. Due to its blue logo and color scheme. I do remember that. Did you guys know that last month was the 10th anniversary of the iPhone? I should do a live event on that, on how the iPhone changed everything. Yeah, it was summer 10 years ago. Apple's iPhone 8 has serious problems. Oh? Well, that's interesting. Let's see here. iPhone 8, the most important smartphone in years. Man, they're all important. Every iPhone that gets released, they're all important, right? Last night it was revealed Apple is struggling to get wireless charging working on the iPhone 8. Uh-oh, not good. There is a sense of panic at Apple right now. Panic. Sounds funny. And in fact, these problems are reported to be severe, that several of the functions will not be available when the phone launches. Oh. The key issue, wireless charging and 3D sensor problems. As for OLED, supply problems have forced Apple to invest heavily in Samsung. Wait a minute. Apple and Samsung are getting married? I hate your guts, honey. Hey, will you help me fix this phone? Okay. Whatever makes a sale, right? The iPhone 8 is Apple's 10th anniversary. The first holy crap, the iPhone 8 will sport a $1,200 price tag. You got to be kidding me. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that is the question for this year. Is the iPhone 8 worth $1,200? Wow. That's crazy. And that's what it says. So I don't know. What do you guys think? Anyway. All right, well, that's all I have for tonight's live event. I'll stick around for a few more minutes if you guys have anything else to say, but that's about it for me. But yeah, I will not be buying an iPhone anytime soon. Any of you guys have an iPhone? That's crazy. $1,200 for an iPhone is nuts. For a smartphone. Any smartphone. Okay, well, that's all I have for this evening. I want to thank everybody for joining the stream. It's always a lot of fun doing these, completely enjoyable. And maybe the next topic will be how the iPhone changed the world. Because it certainly has, it seems. Everyone's got a smartphone, even the little kiddies. Great invention, but what a mess. You know, texting and driving, rudeness at dinner, rudeness inside a theater, not paying attention, crossing the street. It all adds up, doesn't it? Alright guys, that's it for this one. Have a good evening, and I will catch you guys on the next live stream. Looks like the chat's catching up here. Let me go through this real quick here. Yeah, you should toss. I even have an original. You have an original iPhone in your pocket. Really? Ben, you need to see a doctor. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Just kidding. My chat window died. Oh no! I can see it in front of me. Anyway, you have a good evening, guys. I'm done for this live event anyway. Thank you so much for stopping by, and always a lot of fun. And yeah, Fat Elvis, buonasera. Good evening, my friends. And I will catch you guys on the next live stream anytime this year. All right, guys. Thank you for stopping by. And if there's ever a topic that you guys want to chat about, by the way, let me know. You know, it could be anything that's related to technology or whatever. I mean, I know tonight we talked about TV viewing habits and stuff like that, but TV is a piece of technology. Jalcom Linux, how are you? Yeah, I'm just about wrapping it up. Thank you for stopping by, though. We just talked about random topics for this evening. Free topics night, just to chat. Viewer habits, people's viewing habits have changed, transitioning from TV to streaming services. You know, such as YouTube, Hulu, the Roku, stuff like that. I should make a IRC Discord server thingy. I'll think about that thingy, Haddock. Really what I need is a faster computer, maybe faster internet. I don't have Comcast's fastest internet. That may be part of the issue. What I have is certainly, it works. I just wish I had more subscribers, therefore more AdSense and more supporters that could upgrade the channel. I don't have that, so I make do with what I have. It gets it done. I mean, what I got to do gets done. Anyway, that's it. Yeah, so I'll catch you guys on the next one. I'm just going to chill out the rest of the evening. Maybe jump on Big Daddy Linux and say hello. That would be Rocco. Another good channel for technology stuff. Usually does Linux stuff. A Ryzen computer. I've heard good things about Ryzen. Jalcom. Yes, I have. My next computer probably going to be an i7. I don't know what brand. Might be refurbished. I'm not that picky. Don't complain about your internet. Max here is 5 meg up and 0.5 down. Oh no. Yeah, I guess you can never have too fast of an internet, can you? I think so. Alright guys, thank you again, and I'll catch you on the next one, and we'll do another chat. So whatever you guys want to talk about, let me know. We'll go from there, and that's it. Take care.